In this video, we're going to talk about the YouTube algorithm. Now, this is not just the YouTube algorithm. This information kind of applies to any algorithm on any social media platform. So listen up because it's super important. First off, you're probably wondering, who the heck am I? I've been doing YouTube for 12 years. I've seen YouTube evolve through so many different algorithm changes, and I've made over 5,000 videos in that 12-year span. So I've seen a lot. I've seen SEO, I've seen algorithm hacks, and all these things that people do to get views. Now, today, currently, I've built probably about 4 or 5 different YouTube channels. In total, they've gained nearly 40 million subscribers and 20 billion views, which is just insane. I always dreamed of being a YouTuber when I was a kid, and I made it a reality. So I really did chase my dreams. I built it from absolutely nothing, but I wanted to explain to you what the algorithm means, what it really means, because I see a lot of these dumb videos on the internet of people talking about algorithm hacks and SEO hacks and hack this and hack that, and all that stuff is just a bunch of baloney, if I'm being honest with you. If you want to build a real audience, a real empire, and get real people to enjoy your stuff, then the analytics on your dashboard, the numbers on your dashboard, those are real people, okay? So that's the first thing to understand, is that the algorithm is humans. The algorithm is designed and built on human interaction, right? Basic psychology like curiosity and you being interested about a certain piece of content. The algorithm is going to favor that type of stuff for you. If I go on YouTube right now and watch 5 videos about the newest iPhone that just came out, then YouTube is going to start recommending me a bunch of other videos about phones and technology, right? It's designed for you to constantly consume it, because platforms like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, they want to keep you on the platform for as long as possible, because if you're not on the platform, then they're not making money. And at the end of the day, all of these social media platforms are a business, and they need to make money and employ the thousands of people that work at them. So understand the algorithm is based on humans, right? There's no algorithm hacks. I don't believe in any of that stuff. I've never used any of that to build my YouTube channels. Now, we'll get to this stuff in a second, but I want to explain one more thing. And this is a big mistake I made when I was growing my YouTube channel. I would always think to myself, what am I going to get out of posting this video, right? Like, if I post a video, I hope I get 1,000 views. I hope I get 10,000 subscribers. And my mindset was completely wrong, right? My mindset should have been, how can I provide the best video to my audience? How can I deliver the best idea to my audience? How can I make the best video that is going to make people emotional? It's going to make people laugh. It's going to make people really care about my videos, and they're going to want to watch my next video. That's how I should have been thinking. If you're trying to grow a YouTube channel and you have the mindset of, oh, what am I going to get out of this? How many views am I going to get? How many subscribers am I going to get? You're thinking about it all wrong. The second I switched to truly caring about my audience and only making videos for them and not for me was the same time that my YouTube channel really started growing and really started taking off. We'll get to this in a sec. I want to explain one more thing real quick. I call this the 3 circles. Can you see that? We'll get a little closer. So in this circle, you have different. In this circle, you have audience, different, audience. And then you have consistency in this circle. And then in the middle, you have views. So this is the best way to look at this. Let me show you this. So just so you guys can kind of see this, we have different, consistency, audience, and in the middle, that generates views. All right? This is the best way to explain the algorithm. If you're not growing, let's block some of these things out, right? Let's say you're different and you're very consistent. Now, when I say consistency, I mean you've been doing YouTube for 2 to 3 years. You've uploaded hundreds and hundreds of videos. So you're different and you're consistent, but you're not getting views, probably because you're not focused on your audience. You're different, you're super focused on your audience, but you're probably not getting views because you're not very consistent with your content, or you're not consistent in your category of content, and you're making tons of different videos for tons of different types of audiences. You're consistent with your content and you're focused on your audience, but you're probably not getting views because your content's not different and you're constantly pulling inspiration for other creators and your content doesn't look original, it's not really tied to your personality, and maybe you're not being yourself in your videos, and that's why you're not getting views. So this is something that I discovered a really long time ago, and it really helped me kind of shape the future of my channel. Being different, being consistent, and building an audience. Now, let me just explain this a little further. When I say audience, this is what I mean by you don't care about yourself. Yes, your feelings matter, I know, but you care so deeply about your audience. What makes them laugh? What do they care about? What makes them excited? What things do they truly talk about? What's gonna make them share your video with one of their friends, right? You're deeply obsessed with your audience. That's what I mean by audience. When I talk about consistency up here, what I mean is you're very consistent in your category of content. So when I started YouTube, I made Minecraft videos, and I only made Minecraft videos. That's it. I was very consistent, and I tried to upload a video every single day. And I did that for 3 to 4 years until I got my first viral video. I was very consistent. I stayed within my category of content, and I was uploading all the time. You have to be consistent in order to build an audience and get views. And then we have the different category. Your content has to be different to stand out. When you're starting to grow as a creator, you're probably gonna get inspiration from a bunch of other creators or musicians or comedy shows or whatever it is, but you have to become different. And one of the best ways to be different is to be your true, authentic self, right? It's hard to do that in the beginning, but as you get comfortable on camera, really try to be yourself. Be the person that you are around all of your best friends, right? That's how you be different. And over time, you'll also think of different video ideas, different titles, different thumbnails, and tons of different things that will make your content seem new, refreshing, and original. Let's talk about this: the click, the watch, the return. All right, this is also very important. All right, so click, watch, return. Someone has to click on your video. They have to watch your video, and they have to return to your next video. This is another version of the algorithm, right? This is how you grow, right? It's as simple as that. It's these 3 steps. That is it. Anyone who tells you anything else probably has not grown a very successful YouTube channel, right? It's literally, it's easy to understand. It's very difficult to achieve. I'm gonna write some bullet points under this. So this is your title, your idea, and your thumbnail. Watching your video has to do with your personality, your filming, and your editing, and your video goal. All right, sorry, handwriting's a little messy, but let me explain. The first thing, someone has to click on your video. This has to do with the title of your video, the idea of your video, and the thumbnail of your video. These 3 things connect to someone clicking. And then you have someone watching your video, right? This has to do with your personality. Are you very likable in your audience, in your niche, in your category of content? This has to do with your filming style, right? Like, is there cool transitions? Is there cool effects? Like, what type of cool filming you can do? Editing, how is your video edited? Is it super boring? Is it entertaining? And then it also has to do with the goal of your video, right? What's the purpose of your video? Why are people going to watch this video? All of these things go into category 2. And then you have category 3, which is return. Now, if you notice, I didn't put anything under there because returning, that depends on how well you achieve everything above. So if you are really good at your personality, your filming, your editing, your video goal, your thumbnail, your idea, your title, if you're really good at all of these things, then someone will return to your next video. It's that simple. It really is. And this is how I built my YouTube empire, on these 3 steps. This is all I focus on. I don't focus on anything else. I don't focus on algorithm hacks. I don't focus on SEO. I don't promote my videos. I don't do any of that stuff. I focus on these 3 things because these are the only 3 things that matter. Look, when you're a YouTuber, there's so many things to focus on, and you have to get very strategic on how you're going to grow. If you think of strategy, it's limiting the things that you need to focus on. You're strategizing your resources and your time and energy to focus on only these 3 things. These are the only 3 things that matter. And of course, I have to plug, if you're interested In learning more about these 3 things, this is what the entire Blueprint University program is built upon. It's over 10 hours of learning information on these 3 subjects, and it's everything I know about these 3 subjects. So if you're interested, I highly recommend checking out blueprintuniversity.com. And the best part about it is we break up all of these things into 3 difficulty levels, from beginner to intermediate to pro. So if you have not made a single video in your life, then Blueprint University will teach you a lot. Or if you're already at 1 million subscribers, then you will probably learn a lot about these things as well, because the pro section is all the strategies that I focus on today as a creator to make my videos for my 17 million plus subscribers that I have on my main channel. So if you're interested, check out the link in the description. And also, I'm really curious if you guys could leave some comments in the comment section below. Any questions you have, if you're struggling with anything, editing, filming, video ideas, I'm going to be replying to a ton of comments in the comment section. So leave some comments, leave a like on this video, and I'll see you next time.